I did something this weekend that I haven't done in years. What is it? Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know me, I do all kinds of videos on everything, any kind of subject, anything I bought. Well, not anything, but most things. And sometimes I do things that nobody expects me to do because I'm different. No. What did I do this weekend that I haven't done for years? I can't even remember when I last did this. I read a book. I started it yesterday. I couldn't put it down, and I finished it today during the Seahawks game, which was, they lost. Wasn't a game worth watching. But anyway, we'll get back to this. Now, because of my eyes, I don't read a whole lot because it's really hard for me to see this stuff. So, I always have good intentions, and I always buy books, and I never read them. Well, last week we went to Sam's Club, and I picked up 2 books, and I started reading another book that my daughter had suggested I would really like. But it was kind of slow building. This one, immediately, oh my God, I couldn't put it down. And it's called The Perfect Family by Robyn Harding. Now, I hadn't heard of this author because naturally I say I don't read books much. I started this, it grabbed me right away. Couldn't believe it. But let me read to you what it says in the back here. Now to try to see it. Thomas and Viv Adler were the envy of their neighbors. Attractive, successful, with well-mannered children in a beautiful restored home. Now, I don't know if everybody has, but I'm sure a lot of people have had neighbors or just, driving around places and you see a house and, oh, wow, those people must have it made. They must be so happy, perfect family, blah, blah, blah. But you don't know what's going on inside that place. This is one of them. Until one morning when they wake up to find their porch has been pelted with eggs. It's a prank, Thomas insists. Thomas was the father. Just a few out-of-control kids. But when a smoke bomb is tossed on their front lawn and their car's tires are punctured, the family begins to worry. Well, yeah. Surveillance cameras show nothing but grainy images of shadowy figures in hoodies. The police dismiss the attacks and insist they're simply the work of bored teenagers. Well, that's what we would all think, Unable to identify the perpetrators, the Adlers are helpless as the assaults escalate into violence and worse. And each new violation begins with a growing fear because everyone in the Adler family is keeping a secret. And not just from the outside world, but from each other. And the secrets can be very dangerous. Well, this book, it goes back and forth. Now, see, each chapter is just a couple of pages long, which I like because I usually can read just a little bit at a time, and then I got to put the book down or something. I didn't with this, but usually. And it deals with each character. Each chapter is one of the characters. Like this one is on Tara and their daughter. And so it goes back and forth between the characters. And it's hard to put down. It really has you thinking, my God, what's going on? Who could be doing it? Throughout the whole book. I could say it captured me from the first chapter. And I kept going and going and going. And the end was kind of surprising. Really surprising. It just goes to show you never know. Oh, I tell you. But this is really a dysfunctional family on the inside there that lives in that house. but their yards are totally perfectly manicured, you know, like my yards usually are. But like I say, you don't know what goes on inside houses behind closed doors. So, like I say, the beginning was just gripping. I don't like books where the beginning they go into so much background and history of it. I want to get to the point, and this did it. So, what did I think of it? I loved it. I would give it 5 points out of 5, or 5 stars, whatever you want to call them, you know. 5 thumbs ups, 5 claps, whatever. So, I suggest you get a hold of this book. Now, it says that she's a best-selling author of The Swap and the Party. So I may look for those books too. Now, I don't know if my daughter Michelle from Books Cause Insomnia has read this book and she recommended it. Maybe that's what caught my eye. I don't know, because I never remember. But if she hasn't read it, Michelle, let me know and I will save it for you. But, you know, it's just funny because everybody always thinks everybody has it better than they do. Just goes to show you have to read this book. And the way it ends up happening, you know, who's behind all these pranks? I mean, the person actually tries to burn the house down. Yes. You know, it's like to the point where they feel they have to get a gun for security. But then somebody does get shot. I will tell you who. So, I'd like you to please comment below, share, like, and subscribe. And let me know what you thought of this book. Or if you haven't read it yet, please do. It's going to grab your attention. So I hope you're having a great weekend. We did. Very nice, relaxing, quiet weekend. So I love you all. Bye.